Hi folks. Right, it'll go in and out a little bit so it decides where to focus. Right, okay. Oily one. There's the palette. So we've got, I'll give you the principal colours. There's red ochre, bit of ultramarine for the sky, sap green, some Payne's grey and a bit of yellow ochre. So, got some medium here in my little pot, and it's oil, it's linseed oil plus a bit of dryer. So I'm going to get stuck straight in, wet the brush with the oil, with linseed, and just get a bit of red, bit of green, and these are student quality. Well, the red isn't. The red's quite a good artist quality paint. This is on 3mm MDF, and primed with 3 coats, one of gesso, 2 of some leftover emulsion or household acrylic for decoration. Let's just put some stuff on and see where it goes. See what happens. I haven't done one of these for 2 or 3 weeks, and I love doing them. You never know how they're going to turn out. There's some green on that. So a bit of red in that. Sort of a hill just appearing over that, and now you need tissue to clean your brush, or you can use cloth. I probably will use some cloth, but just take the excess oil paint out of your brush. I'm just going to try and use just the one, well, 1 or 2. We'll see how we go. There's a path going down there. Let's use a bit of tissue. But now it's all about texture and tone. I'm going to put a bit more green out. I'm using up paint from yesterday from my oil painting with a knife. But I love doing these. You never know how they're going to turn out. You'll notice that landscape is primarily red and green. Don't be a bit ashamed to admit to taking stills off from the television. Going to get some more darks in the shadow areas under these trees here. Bit of green. A bit of Payne's grey and that red. I'll start texturing in a minute. So you can change it any time you like. Just keep working until you get something you think might be worth developing. You don't want to use too much oil, otherwise it'll be running down the paper, or in this case the 3mm MDF board. Payne's grey and a bit of red ochre in there. It's a bit of a rough path, a bit more shadow. Right, now I'll get a bit of towel and give it a bit of a thump, bit of texture. I'll do some sky in a minute. Right, now I've got a cotton bud and start Oh, cramp. Now we just need to get some dark back under there now. So plenty of red, bit of green. Put a bit of shadow back. I'll use a cloth. Just to take the excess, I want just some pure red here. Can reinstate the trunks as and when. But you need light so that you can lift out back to the white of the board. So we're taking out rather than putting in. Now we'll get some dark green in here. It's very good for doing rough ground, but there's something about this type of painting. It's a very old method, rubbing out, but we're making an actual finished painting with the technique rather than oiling it or lifting out and then going back over it with a more solid painting. Now we've got to make something of that. So into the dark, you see, it happens, but you need to keep your brush nice and clean in the cloth. So if you like this method of painting, start begging for old dressing gowns and toweling, which are very good for cleaning your brushes. Bushes, all sorts of stuff in here. Don't forget shadows at the base of the grasses. I like Payne's Grey, it's a good addition to this. I'll go back over that when I get round to it. I'm going to put a bit of sky in a bit, but I just want to get some of this texturing done here. So I'm going to just sort of gorse trees or gorse bushes. Right, dry. These are cheap brushes, but they do great things. So that's why you've got to put the darks in to counter change with the light. Try to avoid patterns. There's maybe what you can do with tissue. Now I need more counter change there. I prepared this board a couple of weeks ago. Right. Do a bit more lifting out now with a bit of tissue. Easy to push. Right, well let's go on to the sky, a little bit of sky. And go back to more lifting house and that. It might dry a little bit with the alkyd resin in the linseed oil. I've got a new, well I'm going to try this. I bought a pack of 3 for £3. That's the middle one, so I'm hoping I'm going to be able to do a nice bit of blending with it. So let's get a bit of red, bit of blue. Just get some paint on. Ooh. Go over the edge, go into your trees. This is the fun bit. Gay abandon. Bit more red in there. Right, okay, let's start to blend. Right. Ooh, crampy. Do it with my left hand. I'm not ambidextrous, but we're just smoothing the paint out really. This is a lovely brush. I think I got it at the range. The range. It's not it, I'll show you the other two. Look, a big wafter, a medium wafter and a little one. And I'm sure you can use the edge of those for doing some more solid trunks. Lifting out or painting in. Right, now we need some cloud in there. So I have a touch of, oh God, bit of white, bit of ochre, touch of red. More red, just to warm up the cloud. I'm putting it in with the wrong brush. I didn't really use that. That's my wafting brush. Oh well, clean it all off. Easy to clean. You can either use dishwasher liquid, which is very strong because it's designed to dissolve grease and oil, or you can use washing powder, which is equally strong. Right, let's go back to my smaller brush, my old brush. Not an old brush, I've had them probably 2 or 3 months. I've 15 for different size brushes for £8. That was from from Hobbycraft. And when they got a bit uneven at the top, of course here, I just snip them off with scissors. The red ochre is very good with the yellow ochre in the sky. I get the light colour, sky colour in here. Oh, it's too light, too dark. Take your clouds off the edge. Get a bit of warm in there now. That bit of red looks great. Right, get the blue and the red back in the sky here. More red. I'm going to stand up for this. I don't usually stand up. I like sitting down at my age. See any loose hairs, whip them off while you've got a chance. And you can soften the clouds and the edge and get a nice okay, there's a little bit of shadow in the white cloud, a bit of relief. I'll use this brush. I'm going to put some of the trees back into this. Sure, you might be saying that I'm listening to, listening to Gentleman Jack on the BBC iPlayer. The soundtrack on it is awesome. So he's put it back now. Bit of green, bit of red. change the direction of the brush. Right, let's lift out a bit of this. I think the one problem I have with this is that it's like everything. Once you've done a few, you seem to I seem to have said everything I can say with this type of painting. I couldn't imagine painting the Grand Canal with this technique, but I'm sure somebody's out there's clever enough to do it. Oh, I quite like that. No more blending is necessary, a bit here maybe. Do with that brush. See how soft you can get the edge of the clouds? Now we've ended up with the focal point more or less in the middle, which is not a great idea, but never mind. No, I'm not sure, but I think I'm better with leaving that as it was. Well, let's just blend it a little bit. Off with the blue yonder. A bit of the red and a bit of the yellow, just to get a bit of counter change in there. Gives it a bit of light. Add a bit of green. So I've added a bit of white to that green. Got a bit of sparkle in it. Don't overdo it. Okay, I left that go. I haven't got a frame for it. But no matter. Okay, I'll let that go. Hope you like it, folks. 35 minutes, not too bad.